August the 29th. Want nothing equals have everything. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have and to cheerfully put to good use what they do have. Seneca, Moral Letters 123.3. Want nothing, have everything. No person has the power to have everything they want, but it is in their power not to want what they don't have. It's not in our power. It's not in our power. We know it's not in our power to have everything. But it is in our power not to want what they don't have. And to cheerfully put into good use what they do have. Is there a person so rich that there is literally nothing they can't afford? Is there a person so rich that there is literally nothing they can't afford? Surely there isn't. Even the richest person regularly fail in their attempts to buy elections, to purchase respect, class, love, and any number of other things that not that are not for sale. If obscene wealth will never get you, if obscene wealth will never get you everything you want, is that the end of it? Or is there another way to solve for that equation? To the Stoics, there is, by changing what it is that you want, by changing how you think you'll manage to get it. John D. Rockefeller, who was as rich as they come, believed that a man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditure to his income. If he feels rich on $10 and has everything, if he feels rich on $10 and has everything he desires, he really is rich. Today, you could try to increase your wealth, or you could take a shortcut and just want less. Let's work this out. If I had $10, how is that possible? How can I? The mind says, how can you be rich on $10? So we misunderstand the difference between being rich and wealthy. being rich for me is the physicality of it, of money, currency, status, fame. What you acquired. You can have a richness of your physical products, how many bedrooms you have, where you dine, what hotels you stay at, what level of smartphone you have. If you've got the iPhone 13 or 14, how expensive your car is, how expensive how expensive the things that you own are. For me, that's rich, but wealth is completely different. But we've been fooled to merge them together. Wealth is in the feeling of wealth. You could say it's a mindset. It's that feeling of $10 in your account, but feeling wealthy. It's that courage to feel wealthy with $10. As we discuss here, that it's quality is much better than quantity. No. Measuring a man's wealth must be determined by the relation of his desires and expenditure to his income. So if we desire everything, power, 1 million, if we're desiring money in our account, if we're desiring relationship, if we're desiring a big house, a fancy car, Lamborghini, the latest smartphone, desiring subscribers, likes, loves, all the sexy stuff. If we're desiring so-called sexy things, if we're desiring all these things, and the expenditure of his desires and expenditure. So what we're desiring and spending on these things to his income. If he feels rich on $10, so if we're spend, but our income is less than what we're spending and desiring, we cannot be determined as being wealthy according to this. If he feels rich on $10, so we can have $10 and have no desires. We can just not need the latest thing, the latest trend. But obviously, the basic know that our basic needs are already met. We have an abundance of food, shelter, water, all our necessities. We have nature. Our survival is in good hands. So we can feel that all our needs are met. And if we're seeing $10 in our account, we can think, well, we can begin to notice that we have, what do I have? Love. Because we believe that we go into working hard, believing that most people believe that money will bring us love, peace, joy, freedom, forgiveness. People may forgive us if we have money, but it's just a constant when we realize that it's the same. We go chasing, and so it's a developing an understanding that no matter what, no matter how much, how rich you are, you can feel wealthy. You can we can change our thoughts. We can change our perspective of whatever we're viewing as having, and feel the non-physical of wealth, our family, our friends, our clothes, our shelter, everything that we have now. Always noticing, oh, what do I have now? What do I have now? I have this YouTube channel. I have a smartphone. I have a laptop. I have this connection where I can talk to millions of people. I have all this. I have the opportunity. We can travel. I can travel. I have access to food, shelter, friends, opportunities, knowledge, wisdom. We have an abundance of these things. So it's a change of focus of what we have. Wanting nothing equals have everything. The feeling of having everything now, wanting nothing else. And you may say, oh, if I don't want anything, then nothing will come. And we just watch. We go back. We take it. We read. We understand that wanting doesn't get us anything. Wanting pushes it away because we can't. You can't want love. You can't want peace. You can't want freedom because freedom is here. We say, I want connection. We feel ourselves, we don't have it now. And we're hypnotized to believing that freedom is doing something and working hard. Start a business, make this investment, go on this dating website, move to this country, do that thing, buy this course, then you will be free. And we contemplate that's and we think, no, I'm free now. It's not in doing it. It's free. I'm free now. Don't need to want. If we're constantly separating ourselves from its truth, then it gets harder and harder. And we program out the programming, the conditioning, and the priming, and constant thinking. I need to do things for love, peace, joy, forgiveness, connection, gratitude. This is what drives our emotions of fear, guilt, and shame, and lack, loneliness, and powerlessness. But it's true. It's true. Yeah. See you tomorrow. Enjoy your day.